Rory McIlroy is one of the greatest ball strikers in golfing history, and his simple swing thought under pressure could transform your ball striking overnight. Now, a key to being an amazing golfer is that you have to have with your irons your lowest point of your swing past the ball. But it's the way Rory does this that is exceptional. And that's exactly what you're about to learn.
You've got to learn to throw the golf club not at the golf ball, but past the golf ball. This will help you generate shaftling. So now that we know we need our low point past the golf ball, I want to take away one key thing, and that is the lead arm. If I told you, right, I want you to stand with your feet close together, maybe a club head width apart, so that takes out any ability to shift our weight away from the ball or towards the ball. And I said to you, right, how are you going to get your low point past the golf ball? You are not going to throw your hands and the club head at the ball. You're actually going to have to feel like you throw them past the ball. So if you look at where my lead arm and the club straighten up, it is a good 3 feet after the golf ball. Now the reason for this is because in golf we stand side on to the target. If I stood facing the target, I would just throw my energy towards the target. But in golf, our target is now over there. So we actually have to throw the energy towards the target and pass the golf ball. This essentially means the trail arm is throwing that club head across the body. This is something so many golfers struggle with. So what I would love to get you to do is a couple of rehearsal swings where you have your feet about a club head width apart, and from there you are going to start to feel like you can throw that club head past the golf ball, just like so. And you can see, some of them are about a foot by, some are half a foot by, but I'm just feeling myself throw that club head past the golf ball. And this is a great exercise just to help you start to feel your trail hand work across. Now this is also how we release the golf club. And notice how this is sort of happening at roughly around where this lead arm parallel to the ground position would be. I'm starting to release the club all the way through. And notice how I'm not actually thinking about releasing the club, but it's happening naturally. So this is a big 2-for-1 right here. You're going to be able to control your club face, your shaft lean, but also just learn how to release the club correctly. Now, do the same thing with two hands on. Still feel that same sensation of throwing that trail arm past the golf ball. And it should look something along the lines of this. You can see I'm able, with a very narrow stance, to consistently hit past the ball just like so. But if you're struggling with this, here are some more key analogies for you. What I want you to do is grab 3 golf balls. Set the first one up as if you're about to hit it. Set the second one up about 2 foot past the golf ball we're hitting on the ball to target line. Drop your golf club and grab a third ball. Set up as if you're about to hit this golf ball here. Turn to the top and learn what it feels like to shift and throw this golf ball in your hand to the one that's 2 foot past the one we're hitting. And you can see that one landed just over it, but notice how as I came down, my energy was throwing, my arm was throwing past the golf ball. If I do that same feeling here, so I set up and I feel like, okay, I can throw my arm towards that golf ball there, notice how if I freeze an impact in that process, how I'm delivering shaft lean. And this is how we deliver shaft lean. Imagine there's a spot 2 foot past the ball, you're trying to throw everything to that spot. We are not trying to throw everything at the ball. If I hit a shot with a narrow stance right here, have a watch of this. You can see I tried to throw everything at that golf ball, got a good ball then ground contact, and actually delivered a lot of shaft lean, as you can see in the replay. So if this shows you anything, it shows you that, again, we are putting that intent past the golf ball, not at the golf ball. So if I hit a shot for you here, again, my intent's going to be swing to the top, throw everything past the ball, and let me hit a shot for you just like so. And as you can see there, if I play it back in slow motion, I was able to over-exaggerate the feeling, deliver a lot of shaft lean, and that was a nice penetrating ball flight. Now, straight away, a lot of you are going to be saying, well, that is quite a long way past the ball. But the good thing is we are over-exaggerating here. The more you over-exaggerate it, the more shaft lean you're going to be able to deliver. If I was to roll that another 3 foot pass, then guess what? I'm going to deliver even more shaft lean. So you can adjust how far past that golf ball is. Start with 2 foot, bring it back if it's too much, bring it forwards if it's not enough. That's going to help you start to control shaft lean. But now I'm going to give you an all-in-one drill that is actually a peak Cowen drill. Now to do this drill, I've switched to a wedge, and that is because I'm going to be hitting golf shots. If you're not hitting golf shots with it and you're just doing rehearsal swings, you can use any club for this. Now what you're going to do is set up conventionally, left above right or right below left. From there, flip your hands over. We are going left below right here. Now whenever I do this, I always like to push my hands just a little bit more forwards just to give my arm some space to straighten up. Now here's the amazing thing about this drill, is it forces you to deliver shaft lean. It is very uncomfortable if you scoop at the ball with this position. It causes your arms to get very buckled. It's not very nice at all. So you're going to set up here. You are then going to turn to the top, and you're going to see how it causes my trail arm to fold beautifully. As I come down, I'm going to get my arm back in front of me, and you can see it causes my trail arm to get back into a really good position right here. Notice from the downline view the amazing club face position, but here's the key. If I come back to impact, look how much shaft lean I have there, and it's returned that club face square. When your hands are in this position, it is so easy to deliver shaft lean. So you're going to set up with your hands ahead, turn to the top, turn back down, and learn what it feels like to deliver shaft lean with a square club face. Now if I do that, and I take my hands off and I go to the top and I come back down, and I take my left hand off right here, look at that right arm position. Where is it throwing that energy? It's throwing it past the golf ball. It is exactly the same motion that we're seeing here that we were talking about just 3 minutes ago. So let me give this a go, and then we're going to play it back in slow motion from the face on view, because that is the view that matters here. So I'm going crossover grip. Let's see if I can do this. This is a very, very hard drill. So you can see if I play that back in slow motion, how my trail arm is in a completely different position. I am able to learn what it feels like to get it working across my body, which is fundamentally crucial. As well as that, look how much shaft lean it generated, a huge amount of shaft lean. Now granted, the ball maybe only flew 60, 70 yards. It's not about that. It's about learning how to do this so you can develop the correct amount of shaft lean and move your trail arm correctly. And the beautiful thing is we can take this to the golf course in our pre-shot routine. So I've switched back to the 7-iron. I'm going to do left below right here, turn to the top, come back down, and you can see how it teaches me how to get my trail arm across me. This is absolutely fundamental. So this is a great sensation to teach you that trail arm across. Flip your hands over here, trail arm across, and then step on in and repeat that same feeling. I genuinely do not think I can hit it any better or any straighter than that. And that is a great routine you can follow out on the golf course. Now, if you like videos like this, then please give the video a like and the channel a subscribe. And if you need more one-to-one help with your game, I offer online coaching on the Skills platform. The link is down below.